Welcome to Patrick Roberts, our new timeline.
Hey guys, sorry about running late, but I had a few things to take care of, and if you don't like it, fuck off. That's what I say. I don't give a fuck. Fuck. No, I'm just kidding. Fucking bullshit. Fucking all this bullshit. It's all bullshit. Everything's motherfucking bullshit. Yeah, I'm in not a good mood to start this fucking night off with. No, I'm just kidding again. So how's everybody doing? I think Sharky's been trying to call me. I don't know who was calling me. But yeah, I was running around trying to get shit done. I could have passed it off a little bit, but fuck it. It doesn't really make a difference whether I start. If I pass it on for another half hour, an hour, you can just get in here and chat away anyways. So why don't you just do that? Just talk to one another. Hey, Crunchy, Catherine. I was also talking to Richard Swain on Messenger, and none of these guys, as far as I see, said, hey, I've been talking to Pat. He's probably just running behind. No. Thanks there, Sharky and Richard. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm just fucking getting fed up with all this fucking bullshit. I'm fucking sick and tired of the bullshit. I don't even remember what the fuck I was even talking about. And I was gonna start off with, if I brought anybody on, I was gonna start saying, we gotta start watching our language, let's just be a little bit more courteous. But I'm like, fuck this, fuck that, fuck. I'll tell you. And then I was going to let you guys know I was running behind. And my own fucking... Jesus. I went on 39 minutes ago, supposedly. And my own... what do they call it? Where they send notifications out. They're supposed to do that like within 30 minutes. Whether you're live or not. And I just got my own fucking notification 3 minutes ago. So it would have been nice to have a little while ago so I could have hurry up and jumped in there and talked to you guys and said, hey, I'll be there in a few minutes. But no. The zombies are turning. That is what this is going to be a lot about. We all know who the zombies are, right? The ones who got the giggles in their arm. They are starting to me, and other people that aren't even Mandela affected or anything as far as being awake. They go as far as these people not wanting to get the giggles for certain reasons, but they are awake to the point that it's bad, so that's why they don't want to get them. But they're also seeing what I'm seeing as far as the people who have gotten the giggles are changing. They're not the same people. They're using, like the people I know are using different words that they've never used before. Just acting different, more violent or more uh, short tempered or whatever. I don't know. They're just different. They're different. So, with that, I will put a link out in the chat, and if anybody uh, can talk about what it's like in your area or vent whatever's going on in your life. I mean, this is getting a bit ridiculous. You can't even have a fucking cell phone that doesn't feed you like propaganda. You know, it's every time you turn around, you're being fed something. Whether you want to look at your phone on YouTube or Facebook or whatever, I'm just getting really sick of the propaganda. Really getting sick of it. It's like I don't even want to deal with this shit anymore. And I want to come on live and talk to you guys, but it's the same old shit over and over. It's just getting just a worse day. You know, it's just getting worse. I don't know. I'm not in the best of moods or whatever, I guess. I'm just can't even fucking fill out. I go and get my rent money order for rent and shit. I got it all on the first of the month. And I just now, landlord's already on my ass. Hey, did you send the rent out yet? No, I haven't gotten to filling the fucking money order out. That's how fucking, like, depressed I am. It's like, I can't even fucking. It's a job just to fill a fucking stupid money order out. And I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick of being sick and tired. You ever tell yourself that at all, ever? You're sick and tired of being sick and tired. I don't know. We can say no. And we all know where it's going, but can we deter this? Hey, Captain Kirk. And it's strong being in your faith. You literally got to be in your faith 24 hours a day now. There's no resting. There is constant bombardment from the other side, trying to say, oh, it's not so bad, just get your shot. You're killing my babies. You're killing my kids if you don't get it. I knew that's where this was going a long time ago. I've said it many times that they didn't inoculate the kids under 12 because they are going to use them against us. Do you think they really care whether they're shooting these kids up with the giggles Do they really care what age they're? No, they don't give a fuck. They don't care. But they have to care to move an agenda down the road later on, and that's exactly where they are now. They're starting to push the propaganda that the ungiggled is killing. They're killing the kids. Everybody who's ungiggled is killing the kids. So that's their. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I see that's the propaganda that's going on now. Then they also have another big propaganda. I mean, they brought back climate change now. They're really pushing that one. Um, that one's back in the story, and they're constantly pushing that one. They actually want to. I wrote it down somewhere, but I write fucking shit down, and it gets it's somewhere on this fucking desk. There's so much paperwork on this desk, I couldn't even put a laptop on it. Well, I've got a laptop on it, but it's a fucking mess. So, anyways, I will try to remember exactly what it was, but they're trying to pass this Green Deal. Basically, 50%. They want to lower 50% of carbon dioxide. They want to lower 50% of carbon dioxide by 2030. Anybody know what carbon dioxide is? Anybody? Anybody? I know you all know what it is, but people who come along later to watch this, yes, they are trying to lower the carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide, you ask? Oh, I'm sure it comes out of cow farts, yeah. But we exhale carbon dioxide, right? And what do our lovely trees breathe in? Our lovely trees breathe in our carbon dioxide that we are breathing out. So our trees need us to live. We don't need the carbon dioxide cut by 50%. What do the trees give off that we need to live? Oxygen. So you cut that carbon dioxide, therefore it cuts trees that need that to live. And then the trees die off and they can no longer give out the oxygen. So, I mean, this is just plain in our faces. You know, people aren't questioning. You know, I get that we need to stand up. And where is America, by the way? America ain't standing up for jack shit. I don't see but maybe a couple cities standing up over this C COVID crap. But I see France and there's a few countries out there that are fighting back. These people are fucking sick in the head. They need 23. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see you. I'm tired. I'm like tired all the time. How are they going to cut it? How are they going to cut the carbon dioxide? Um, I really don't know. I don't know. I just heard that they're going to be cutting the carbon dioxide by 50%. I would imagine it'll be more draconian laws on us. Our breathing, for one, they got us. If they had their own way, they'd have everybody wearing a mask. So that's cutting the carbon dioxide down. Yeah, really, it is. Um, Getting these giggles in your arm, I'm sure by um, making sure that you don't breathe another breath, that's cutting carbon dioxide. That's how I assume that they got this moving. I mean, I would be afraid to these days to go into a fucking hospital with any sort of breathing problem because they will get you on the ventilator and you won't walk out of there. So, God forbid anything happens in the breathing area. Infection, heart attack, you name it, anything that you have to go in for a breathing problem, even as simple as I'm trying to think what my brother had asthma. Going in for an asthma attack, I would be afraid to go into the doctors now because they don't have the right. And I don't believe it's all the doctors and nurses per se doing this shit on purpose. That's obvious. But they're giving the wrong treatment. And if I was to tell a doctor or nurse, you're giving the wrong treatment, they would fly off the handle. What are you talking about? You don't know anything about medicine. How would you know that I'm giving the people the wrong treatment? It's pretty fucking obvious. But they're so close to it that they go by what the CDC says and they go strictly by what the CDC says as far as treatments. Yeah. And then anything that happens to you, if you do pass away from something other, they mark it as COVID just to get them numbers up, you know? I'm like you guys, you know, I'm sure you guys are sick and tired of all this bullshit. I am too. I'm sick, you know, I haven't had a car in a while. I'm just sick of being stuck in one place. I'm not a person that likes to sit in one place. I like to get around. I like to talk to people. I like to, you know, find out what's going on, which I do when I do get out in the mornings for a little while. But I'll tell you, it's just, and more people are falling for every little bullshit thing they put out about, you know, the giggles. More and more people are being talked into it. And I'm not sure if they're talking themselves into it or listening to too much propaganda that's getting them to go that way. But I'm seeing people that have been dead set against the giggles. Not very many, though. Dead set against the giggles, and then they turn around and they get it. And I'm sure there are people that lie to me and tell me that they haven't gotten it, and they have because they know how dead set I am against it. So I don't know if that's telling me I should lay off on preaching to people so at least I know if they got it or not so they won't hide it from me. Because I literally do get upset when I hear people that I know get it. And I shouldn't because I need to worry about myself. We are all Christ rising, and us who do not get the giggles, we have to be the ones that join and rise up Christ, right? And it's going to be hard because one of these days we're not going to have the internet to turn to talk to you guys. But as I've said before in many of my videos, that remember, I'm with you guys, even if we don't have a computer to talk through. I'm with you guys. I am not getting it. I will never get it. They can do anything they want to me, and I know it's going to be dreadful and painful, and I won't fall. I will not I could just imagine some of the stuff that they could pull to try to get me or other people to take it. And the only way they're going to get it in me is by force. And I am not quite sure that they are allowed to force it. Although I've seen videos of them forcing it on other people in other countries. But I don't know if them videos are actually real because I don't really think they can force this on you. This is something that you need to make a choice of on your own. This is all free will. They may show videos on the internet of people being forced into it. I'm sure you guys have all seen the Afghan lady or wherever she's from, somewhere in Africa, who's being forced to take it, a shot of some kind. But who knows if that's real? You know, I believe we as a country are so, the propaganda in our country is really bad. I mean, we can't. There's very seldom can we get out to really um, talk to other people in other countries to get the truth about what's going on. I'm sure we get a little bit here and there, but I think a lot of it is being put out because they have control of everything. They got control of the internet. They got control of everything, food, water. So I think what they want out, they allow out for people to see it. Maybe to get scared that they're gonna, if they don't take it, it's gonna be forced on them. Hey Chloe, how you doing? Trust God to have you, and they're back, whether if they've had it or not. They can force anything people allow them to. It's allowance of the people. We must rise and stand our ground, yet ain't no one standing up. Yeah. Hey, Watchful. They're able to get away with it because they've been telling us what they're doing. Love you too, Chloe. And anybody is more than welcome. Come on. I don't know where Cammy usually. Oh, she probably don't get off work until around 10. So maybe Cammy will join us later. Anybody's more than welcome to come on. I'm just ranting away because I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to say except for say what I truly believe. What's, some of you may not like that, but this is just the way I'm thinking right now. And I mean, they'll never get anything. I'm like, come on, let's get this over with. Really, honestly, let's do this. Because I mean, most of you know I fight through pain every day, and since they took the narcotics away, of course, I got off them about a year or two before they were totally taken away from everybody. But so at some points, I could use something like that, and the pain is just. I know it's everybody says you can fight through it to use this or use that. I've used just about tried anything to get rid of this pain. So, you think I'm gonna take a fucking kukarachi shot, a fucking giggle shot to worsen my conditions any more than they already are? Fucking crazy. Not only that, I truly feel that this is, I believe it's the mark in a way. I believe it is the precursor probably to the mark. It's got something to do with it. If it's not, it is, at least we know that it's changing you on the inside, changing your DNA basically. So who wants that? I mean, why would anybody want their God-given humanity stripped into some cyborg? I don't want to see that. But the ones who have gotten it and that are continuing to get the giggles, you can tell they're going down. They're like not there anymore. Do you guys know anybody that's gotten it, that it's been 6 months or so? That's the people who I see are talking differently now, and they changed. They changed in a way. Hey, Mandela, or I mean, Mandela effect quantum stuff, Texas Danny. I don't know how long it's been since I've said your full name there, Danny. Usually it's Texas Danny. Hey, bud. So, yeah. So that's why they're going to have to get boosters. The more they get okay, so I'm going to change this up a little bit, Chloe's comment. That's why they're going to have to get the this Giggles, the Giggles Juniors. The more they get the Giggles Juniors, the Junior Giggles, the more they get, the more their DNA changes. Correct. Yes, I believe that. Eggs feed most all body, and neurological pain, things like fibromyalgia and different things like that. Actually, this is the first time I've ever heard somebody mention eggs fighting neurological diseases. That's the first time I heard that one, Chloe. People who had it, but it hasn't been that long yet. Yeah, no, my neurological pain is beyond. And it's like, some days I'm in so much pain, I'm so sick to my stomach. I got nausea, just sick. And it's so hard to walk, so hard to do anything. So it's like, man, I'm fucking ready. I'm just ready. Not ready enough to take my own life, though. I would never ever do that. And not ready enough to take the giggles to, that would be like a suicide, wouldn't it? If you know what's going on with that. Be like, okay, I actually want to get out of here. I want to suicide myself. I'm going to go get the giggles. Yeah. You won't see me doing that either. I will fight through it and just keep fighting through it. I know that once I'm done here, I'll be in a better place. You don't need to eat eggs. Okay, so try it. Sorry. Try it for 1 month. It won't hurt anything to try it. I know the feeling, and I'm sorry. I don't know what you mean by how else are you going to get the egg source if you're not eating the eggs. I have tried. I've started taking shots of turmeric and vinegar, like that Bragg's vinegar and something, and it's got the mother in it, and it's got turmeric in it. Boy, was there a lot of Mandela effects in that. Turmeric's a Mandela effect. Bragg's is a Mandela effect. And when I was writing, telling what I was going to talk about tonight, um, I came across the word. What word was that I was talking about that I put in my. Hold on a second. Narrative. Now, I know narrative to be spelled the way I spelled it, but it kept saying it was wrong. And so I had to look up narrative, how to spell narrative. And narrative now has two R's in it. I spell it Naritive. Now it has two R's in it. So how many of you remember the two R's? I have no recollection of two R's in narrative. But that came across when I was writing Hello Everyone, the zombies are turning and mainstream media is pushing the narrative. So when I started writing narrative, it kept giving me the red line underneath it saying it was wrong. I'm like, what? I know I'm not the best speller, but I'm pretty sure that it's right because I wrote narrative many times before. Your body doesn't need eggs. No high protein, nothing. Yep, Jeremiah. You don't need eggs. You need no eggs. Oh, I thought you said, oh, I gotcha. I thought you said up above you. If you do completely stop eating eggs, stop all egg products. I gotcha. Okay. How did I misread that so badly? People think we're crazy when we say those things, as we both know it's 100% the truth. Yeah, I missed that comment too. Where the fuck? What the hell? That comment above, though, and that comment, Pat, I have a weird question. Do you eat eggs? You know what? I've never even seen that comment. That one and the one that says people think we're crazy when we say those things. Them two comments were totally not there a while back. And then I misread the one you said, do not eat, completely stop eating eggs. Because where you were telling me to eat the eggs. That is so weird. Things have been really weird lately. I mean, just things like that. Things are like bouncing in my peripheral, and then disappearing. They're there or they're not there, and then they show up. It's like the Matrix is glitching really bad. I mean, like really bad. To me, it does. Hey, Jeremiah, wait for the chicken to grow, then eat it. Hey, David Wolf. I know, Danny, I love eggs, and almost everything I consume has eggs. That's true. I promise it's bad for you. They make you think it's healthy. No shit. Everything, we really got to rethink everything that's been taught to us because it's all backwards. It's all upside down. It's all wrong. And we got to do the opposite. Like, maybe a lot of what I'm doing as far as medical, I should stop. I'm either going to die real fast or my sugars are going to go through the roof, and that's supposed to be a good thing. I have no idea. Third eye, Pat. They are trying to shut it down. Oh, I know they've been trying to shut it down for a long time. It's so peaceful and quiet. Drink time. Drink. I wish I was a drinker. I wish I drank alcohol. Because it's cheap, and you can kind of escape, I think. Escape out of here for a while. But I can't stand alcohol. I can't stand the taste of it. Sometimes I'll have a beer here and there, but it's just not my thing. It used to be when I was younger, though. Boy, I could really drink. I spent a lot of money in the bars back in the day. Yep. A lot of money. Buying drinks here and there. Jeremiah says, in order to understand what's really going on in the world, you have to be open to unlearning everything you think you know. Right. And I've been working on that. I've been trying. You use vodka? No, I don't drink. I don't drink anything. I use marijuana. Yeah, I do too. But yeah, definitely not alcohol. I promise you, no matter when you die, if it's next week or 10 years from now, you're going to go in the time that God chooses for you to go. I know. Good alcohol is macho bad for you. What is good alcohol? Is there a good alcohol? I didn't know there was any good alcohol. I thought it was all bad for you, really. Because it's got spirits in it, right, Jeremiah? You're actually drinking spirits? I promise you, no matter when you die, yes. Like right now, I'm just like nauseated right now. I think it's up to God, and I think it's up to yourself too. I think you pretty much tell God you've had enough, and then God pretty much is like, okay. But it's got to be spiritually, because I think that's how some people live. If they've like been in accident and they have like when my kidneys went out, and I think I died, but in a way I died. But I think if you want to hang on to this life, you're bringing yourself back basically, because you're not letting go, and God knows that, so He, helps you come back too. Obviously, you can't do it on your own. So, anyways, so you come back. And the people that go, maybe they're ready to go in a way spiritually. They're just ready. I don't know how it's going to happen when I do go. And I don't, like I've always said, I don't think I die. I think I just move on somewhere else. I mean, our consciousness moves on somewhere else. Who knows? We could have, there could be tons of other timelines that our consciousness can move to. But if my body is racked up like this, man, fuck that. I don't want to move on. I don't want to move on to these other bodies that are like this. No way. Spirits is a good description of alcohol. Yeah, exactly. Yes, holy God is in control of our lives. Only Jesus saves lives. You're right. Your seatbelt isn't going to help if God decides it's your time. Correct. Nobody gonna waste your time. Nobody gonna hold you down. Oh no. You got to keep on moving. Yeah. It's so weird when you go back and listen to a lot of these old songs. They really do they really do tell something. All the songs, it's like they're all coming out. People are bringing them out and bringing out what's the um, the hex or whatever. If you're listening to music that way, is there any good music out there? Do you guys think there's really any good music, or is all music tainted? Don't feed it, ignore it. Be mentally strong. I like to move it, move it. Um, you guys are dancing now, eh? Do we need to get some music to start dancing? Have I gotten into a calmer mood? Have I gotten into a calmer mood? Yes, my energy, I think my energy has. We are energy, energy never dies. Right, exactly. I get that. No, I totally understand that. But Odd TV Steve Grant, this automatic is good truth music. Huh. Okay. Let me see if we could pop something up. Have you guys ever listened to the YouTube music thing? I've actually never went in to listen to it. But let's see here. What's a good song you guys want to hear? And we'll play a little bit of it. What is a good song?
Light of the world, you step down into darkness. Open the eyes, let me see. Beauty that makes.
Can you guys even hear that? Hey Floyd, how's it going, bud? Oh, and if you guys want me to stream more, I will. But I am going to need a little help paying for the what's it called? What am I streaming on? StreamYard. That's it. StreamYard, because I can't afford it, and they're asking me to pay the damn bill. It's only like $10, but I can't fucking do it. Here's
To make a name the world remembers. But Jesus is the only name to remember. And I want to leave a legacy.
So, do you guys get into like Christian music, or what kind of music do you guys listen to? Floyd, you are more welcome to come on, sir. Radar and sonar debunk the global fiction. TV is the bomb. Boy, they really started controlling the masses. I believe when the TV came out, that's when they started getting full control, I think, of the masses. Lately, just racist music. People donate to live streamers. Racist music. Yeah, oxide. Yeah. Like, where are you going to listen to music that's so racist? Was just talking to you, bro. So, all right. I don't know where Sharky went. Um, and Rick Swain. So, a couple of the few that are like, are we going to go live tonight? Well, I'm live. Where are you guys? I like all music. I don't know. I don't really get into rap. But I can get into like the blues or uh, the 80s music. 60s music is one of my favorites. The Beatles, live streamers like Chicken, Andy Stop Speeding, Carl Phantom. I have no idea what you're saying there, Peroxide. Sabine. I have no idea. Medication. It's like you guys are talking in a different fucking language. Floyd, I think you're misspelling some things a little bit. I know the computer misspelled a lot. Hey, Floyd, or David. Come on, Dave. Where are ya? Let's go. Sharky, come on. I come on early enough for you to come on. And then Rick Swain. You guys, where the hell are you hiding? So come on, David. Get your camera up and rolling. Let's do this. I'm not going to sit up here all night by myself. Because I can do that. Laying on the couch and stuff. So, have you guys been seeing a lot of Mandela effects? They're like off the wall. It's like every time I turn around, anytime I see something, it's a fucking Mandela effect. They're like coming in fast and hard. A lot of them. I meant to say, bro, not you, bro. David Wolf, awesome seeing you, bro. Give me a minute. All right, I will give you a minute, David. Yeah, unfortunately. All right, you guys want advice? I'm going to give you advice. Don't take the Kook Garage shot. Also known as the Giggles shot. There's your advice. Don't take it. Be with God. You know, I listened to this one channel. Oh, I can't remember the channel, and that's bad to talk about a channel and not remember what channel it is. So I will have to go back because you got to give them credit. If you're going to talk about them, you got to give them their credit. But he talks about this series on Netflix called 100 and how much programming there is in the series. Come on, where are you? Enter the Stars. It's all one word. Enter the Stars. So he talks about this show called 100. And yeah. Yes, proud to be anti-vax. It's like Lord of the Flies. I never seen Lord of the Flies. So, but he breaks the movie or the series down, and it's like exactly what's going on now, basically. And you know how they like to tell us, a lot of truth through movies and TV series and stuff. Well, this has got a lot of stuff in it. It's really interesting. But go to his channel, Enter the Stars, and he break it down. Don't take the bioweapon. You will be happy you didn't take it later when more people die from the giggles. No, what gets worse? Yeah. No, I hear you. And people, every time someone passes, they say that it's COVID, and we know what they're all passing from. Hey, Rick. Yeah, a lot of predictive programming. Yes. Yes, it's all over. You can't get away from it, It's like on TV, it's on your phones, it's every store you walk into. Yeah, it's everywhere. There's a guy riding down the street 11:30 at night wearing a mask. There's nobody out on the streets. Really, he's helping society. He's my hero. Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy what fear will do to you. If you live in fear, you're doomed. You're doomed. And that's exactly why we aren't afraid of the air, is because we don't live in fear. You cover face with paper, threaten me. Hey, Pat, can I have a wrench? Do you not have a wrench? I can't do it from. Hold on a second. I gotta go in. I can't do it from. I gotta do it from my phone. It depends on what you're gonna do with that wrench. Why do a lot of people? That's weird. A lot of my people in here don't have wrenches. What happened? I know Floyd had one. I have to go over and find out who the hell had wrenches and shit, because it looks like a lot of my moderators lost their wrench somehow. I guess it's better than losing y'all. I still have one. I'm on my laptop. Oh, okay. Are you sure? Because it shows that you don't have one. Okay. I have no fear because I know the earth is not a sphere. Yeah. So I will put put the link in one more time. And if nobody wants to show up, then I guess we'll just call it early show. We'll call it early night. Shit. I forgot I made something to eat. It's sitting in the microwave. So, lots of things to talk about, but lots of things that we want to talk about, we're not allowed to talk about. Because we're so censored here on YouTube. And I've already gotten enough strikes to last for a while. So gotta wait until some of the strikes are gone before I can start getting new strikes. Hey, David, how's it going?
All right, buddy. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, I got one of my headphones, and that's why I didn't know how they work.
Oh, they work pretty good. Well,
Yeah, it's not echoing or anything.
No, you're really loud though.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off. Just give me a second.
Okay.
I'm just gonna mute myself.
Okay. Hey, Singe Man. It's easy to talk about because we are on the same page. Yes. Texas Danny, you have a very nice haircut in this picture. Thanks, Texas Danny. Yes. Yeah, I've been feeling really fucked up since I got the shingles. Since I got the shingles on my face, I've been pretty fucked up since then. And what's really weird is I don't remember both eyes swelling up. And I was looking at photos of when I had the shingles, and the photos are showing opposite eyes. Hey, David.
What's up, buddy? You hear me?
Yep, can hear you pretty good.
Not
too. No, you're in good. And we got. Oh, wow.
Hold on, I gotta turn my music playing.
Damn, bro. You've been running on a treadmill like crazy, bro. You look good.
I lost a lot of weight.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I lost some weight, man.
I know, dude. You look good.
Thank you. I lost about 50 pounds, maybe.
Holy shit, man.
Wow.
Hey, you didn't get that video that I sent you with F. Biden?
No.
No? Okay. There's this guy I found earlier today on Pandora. And his name is, I think it's Burden. His name's Burden, yeah. The name's Burden. And he sings this song. It says, F Biden, fuck Biden. And he says how he's a groping, pedophile.
Yeah.
And all that kind of stuff. Well, it doesn't call him a pedophile, but, it says how he whispers in the kids' ears and he sniffs children's hair. Which is kind of the same thing, right?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's I forgot his name, but yeah, he's another white kid, right? In Florida, I think he's in Florida.
No, it's not. I know who you're talking about. You're talking about that McDonald dude, right?
No, the other guy. No, I know Tom McDonald. It's the other kid there with brown
No,
hair.
look. I'll play. Look, hold on. I gotta go back online on my other phone, and I can
Yeah.
play. I can play some of it.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that other song that I think if
He's got another. He's got a couple songs. One of them's it's called No Giggles. But the
No
other
Gig-
thing, yeah. But the other thing, not
yeah,
he doesn't censor himself. I won't play that though.
yeah.
That I think that would
We don't
Yeah.
like Jello shots over here.
someone would get in trouble. But listen, I've talked to a couple of people that I've known from childhood, and they've gotten the first set, but they're drawing the line at that. They're not going to get any turbos.
Yeah.
Those others, yeah, they and the one girl's a nurse. I almost cried because I had a crush on her, and she was very, very close to me. She was a very close person to me. And when I heard that she took it, I said, "Why?" And because I'm a nurse, I have to. No, because there's tons of nurses that are quitting. So I didn't want to hear that. And then she said, we were at a Walmart parking lot, and she was like, "Oh, I got to go get my my mask to go in there." I said, "No, you don't." And she goes, "Oh, I'd rather be safe than sorry." And I said, "Well, there you go." I said, "You give up that little bit of freedom for safety, you deserve neither." And she said, "I wish I would have talked to you earlier." And she knew that. I didn't tell her nothing new.
Yeah,
Right.
it's bro because I be talking to like my family members and shit, and some of them are like,
Well, there he goes.
yeah, that's who I'm talking about. Yeah, that kid's nasty. He's in Florida. Yeah, he did fuck Trump too. He did him off.
He does
Yeah.
call him a
He
pedophile.
does
Okay, I
look like a
was wrong.
pedophile freak.
Yeah. His name is Burden.
Yeah, Burden, yeah.
Yeah. Burden. Yeah. And like trust issues. We the people. We the people is a good song. Rise up. Look, this is Rise Up.
Yeah, I think he's stuck in the Q thing, but he's still got a lot of good shit.
Yeah, this is yeah. This is off of the album Rise Up. Why you always? Oh no, this isn't it. This is the one. Message for America. This is the song I listened to earlier.
Yeah, no, he's fire. He's awesome.
To whom it may concern, America's in distress with our future on the line.
Can you hear that?
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, I don't play too much of them though.
I don't think he copyright you, bro.
I don't want to get a strike.
Yeah, I don't think you get a strike from this guy. I don't think you would. I mean, it is Pandora, but I still don't think you would get a strike. But you never know.
He'd have to be like, he'd have to actually, I think, hit the button and strike somebody for that. Because I think
don't they do it? Don't YouTube do that shit to give the strikes out? Yeah, it's not the person. They say they're protecting the person.
Oh, really? I thought they had a choice to be like.
The person can be like, I don't want but you can use all my videos, but if YouTube sees that, YouTube will strike you.
It's an algorithm,
It's bullshit is what it is. It's bullshit.
Yeah, him and Tom McDonald are pretty much. I mean, Tom's making noise, obviously. The guy's a beast.
I think Tom's making more noise than he is, but I mean,
Burden's a beast, man.
Yeah, what I heard was good. What I heard, I liked.
In a
You
good
know,
way. I
I'm
know. I
normally,
shouldn't say that.
I'm normally not listening to that type of music though, like that.
Well,
That
didn't
vibe.
I mean it's really no different than when Trump was in office and you had some singers and rappers making
Right, I
videos.
know. People are blaming a lot of this on Biden and shit. Like it hasn't gotten worse. People are just saying it's gotten worse because their man ain't in. You
Right,
know, so they're gonna bitch and complain. You know.
right.
And when I say a beast, I mean like he's awesome with the words. He knows how to rap. He puts songs together well. That's what I
Right.
mean about beast.
Right.
I don't mean about that other beast. You know what I mean?
No. I know what you meant. No, I'm saying I listen more to lately more Christian rap. Like that's all I want to listen to is Christian stuff. Period. Even though I don't consider myself a Christian, I
You
consider
check out Hog
myself
Gang?
I consider myself a follower of the living word of Jesus Christ. I'm not a Christian because I don't go to church. I don't follow Christian rules, and I
Right.
don't celebrate their holidays and all that shit. I don't, don't put me in a box, please.
Every day is
You know,
Saturday, man.
but let me
Every
put
day is
myself in
holiday.
my own box.
Yeah, right? Or
Yeah.
urine. One of the motherfucking two, right?
All right. Now, what's that green shit on my nose? Is that showing up on the screen? See that nose?
Dot.
See, I got a green like dot under my nose.
I think it's because of the light.
So someone's got a fucking
Looks
spot on.
looks like a fake nose.
I think it's the light that your
Yeah,
camera's
yeah, I
picking it
do
up.
too. Somewhere around here. I got a church right across the street from me though.
Yeah?
I'm in the heart of the ghetto of Philadelphia right now. I'm in Kensington, Philadelphia.
Good old Philly, baby.
Yeah, good old Philly. Not this fucking place, man. Rocky ran across the bridge though, right across the street here. It's the one that he ran across in the original Rocky.
Aren't you guys flooded out?
No, it's not flooded here. I mean, don't get me wrong. We got a lot of rain the other day, but
You guys probably got the same
there
thing
was
I
a
got.
lot of the rivers crested up high. Like there was a lot of flash floods and shit like that, but not flooded. Not like they get down south. You know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
that
Hey,
really
who?
doesn't happen here. But there
Somebody-
was a. I'm sorry, Pat. Go ahead.
Somebody was just talking about Media Bear, and yeah, do you know who Media Bear is? He puts out some really good videos.
Yeah.
But
I play that mask song all the time. It's awesome.
yeah,
I wear my mask.
yeah,
Instead of
they,
sunglasses. Dope.
I have all his songs saved on my playlist. And I played them the other day at the hospital too, and they kicked me out. Well, they asked me to leave. My wife was sitting there for 5 fucking hours. And I called and complained. They went in and they said something to her. She comes out to smoke a cigarette, and the guards changed at the front desk, the security guards. So when she went back in, she had her bags with her. The guard had to fucking root through her bag, the whole bag, pull everything the fuck out, go through everything. I'm like, yo, buddy, I said, you do realize she's been here for 5 hours. She's been sitting in that room with that bag for 5 hours now. And he's like, yeah, I know, but I got to do my job, man. I said, yeah, I understand that, but I'm just letting you know, and he's still rooting through everything and opening everything, seeing what's in what. And then the one guy, I guess he got a bug up his ass because I wasn't wearing a mask. And he started saying, put a mask on. I said, nah, I don't wear them for medical reasons. And he didn't want to hear it. Put on a mask, put on a mask, put on a mask. I'm like, no, I'm not. And I said, let me get my old lady. And I walked in the place because she was sitting in a wheelchair, and I wheeled her out to the guy going through her shit. And I said, here, he's going through your shit. Watch him. And then he was like, "Oh, you gotta leave now, sir. You gotta leave now." So then I went out and I blasted Bear Media while they stood out
watch
there
out, dude. Hey, be
looking
careful.
at me.
Hey, you know the Rona. You can get psychosis. You know.
Yeah, I know.
might
Yo,
not
no,
mean-
that's not funny, dude. Because listen, the first time I heard that,
Hey, bro, you
about
might
a
get
half an hour later, I seen a buddy of mine. And I said, yeah, I used to, well, not a buddy of mine, his older brother. And I asked him how his friend was, how my friend was doing, Steve McCluskey.
Hi, buddy.
And he said, he's not doing good because of Corona. And I was like, what the fuck you talking about? Because of Corona? He said, because he got the vaccine. And I said, there's people suffering from psychosis. And he said, I think he's suffering from psychosis. He's like, my brother's going fucking crazy. I was like, you're fucking, I couldn't believe that he was saying this to me after I just heard it. I just got done watching a video.
The first article that I read, the guy was a Marine, by the way. And he was fine until he got the COVID. He started experiencing paranoia.
Yeah. Yo, that's fucked, man. Yo, I'm telling you.
He would never say, and all that good stuff.
It's the mixing of the iron and the clay, man. The nanobots are the iron and we're the fucking clay. There's no doubt about it, dude. There's no doubt about it. Marines, so yeah, some people it's going to drive them fucking crazy. Listen, I think whatever's wrong with you, whatever you have that's wrong with you, that this thing can fucking kill you or make you go fucking bonkers, it's going to do that the quickest.
It's not going to do anything besides the shit that you take for Kool-Aid.
I think, they're definitely giving out fucking placebos so they don't kill everybody quick, because they gotta do it slow. We're that fucking frog in the pot, dude.
Facts. They're in the boiling pot.
Well, it's starting to boil. I would say so.
I'm getting hot.
I would say it's starting to boil, man.
I would have been the one jumping the fuck out of the pot.
Whoa, you know what I mean? That's why they do it slow, dude.
My language. But I'm just so mad. But you know what I like? Because I've been talking to my family. They're starting to see now the freaking bullshit.
I don't like the fact that they're putting masks on little fucking kids.
Yeah, they're like, well, wait.
That's crossing the line, man. When you put a mask on a 5-year-old, that's fucking child abuse. Listen, there's psychiatrists that will agree that this is kind of like solitary confinement for a little kid.
Yeah, do you see what the hell they're doing?
I just talked to a 9-year-old. Sorry, Pat. I just talked to a 9-year-old. She has to wait in line to get in school, and they have to be.
It's fucking I'm telling you, this is completely evil what they're doing to the children, man.
And
they don't know the effect, just the effect of the mask, and not seeing facial expressions and all that. They don't realize what they're doing is psychosis of the brain.
Dude, it's mentally the depression's gonna go up, their anxiety's gonna go up. And
everything, dude. Everything. What's happening, man? Yo, it's so fucked up, man. It's twisted.
Yeah, go ahead, Pat, man. I'm sorry.
I ain't got no cash, man. You got an extra cigarette, bro?
No, I was gonna say I can't.
I appreciate it.
I can't stand people that that have a mask on. With me not being able to see their facial expressions, that fucks me up.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Of course, yeah.
I might have to wear one, unfortunately.
Especially when you're in a store and they're all around you. They're all the fuck around. And look, you want to know what it reminds me of when they put that on their face too? When they're all covered up. Planet of the Apes. Planet of the Apes, because it looks like a fucking ape face, man.
What's the ritual? You know that, right?
Well, we all know it's a fucking apprentice ritual.
6 feet apart.
Yeah, it's called the apprentice. Yeah, but look, you tell them that whole fucking thing with Trump firing everybody, how it's a big fucking spell. They look at you like, yeah, okay. Like you're a whack job for even thinking that. When it's
Just even
all
believing in Biden, you're a whack job, in my opinion.
no, but again, no,
That's
I don't think
including my
nobody voted
sister.
for him. Again, they didn't vote for him, just like nobody voted. Well, of course, people voted for him, but
Yeah,
it's not what got him in there.
no, I don't care who voted for him. He was getting in there anyway.
Yeah, they had to put him in because they had to do Democrat and Republican or Republican and Democrat. I don't even know who, but I know. Whatever.
No,
There's two of them.
I just wish people would wake up a little faster so we can just say no to everything. No, I'm not doing it, dude.
Look what's on the ground here. Look, this is a good one too.
9 out of 10 people I talk to, it's
you want that?
That
just came off the ground, people.
Well, that's good if you're painting, or in a shitty dump house.
Don't wash your hands.
Yeah, I got COVID on my hands now.
Oh, but most people I talk to, they just want to go along to get along, and they just want to do this, do that, and hopefully it blows over. And I try to tell them
it ain't. No, it isn't.
It's never going away if you don't stand up.
This is the new normal. This is the new normal.
You see the people in Australia, how they're locked up in quarantine places.
Right. They have to have excuses. They need an excuse to leave their house. Like, that's fucked. That's twisted. Can I leave? Hello? I'm over here.
I want to go out. For Matt Pieman, man. Get the fuck over here, bro. I'll hide you.
Oh, he can't leave. That's the thing, dude.
I know. Hey, he can fucking.
That's the thing. He could. I'm sure if he wanted to, he couldn't.
What are they driving in Australia? They get one of those go-kart things or wings and put a lawnmower engine on. Fly the fuck over, bro. Those things are pretty awesome, though. They do. They got a big fan on the back. They fly in Australia all the time.
Dude, I got a half a cigarette left.
You'll live.
Dude, it's hurt. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm in the fucking ghetto, dude. What's that?
I said Cammy.
Cammy, hey, baby girl. Hi. No. Cammy's awesome. She's struggling in Canada right now, too.
Why ain't on? Why ain't Cammy on?
She'll be here. You'll see.
Yeah, well, Canada's just as well. It's not as bad as Australia, but
it's getting bad. And then we're next.
Yeah, that's not what I'm looking forward to, man.
Did you see? Part. I watched a video that Sue Finelli posted. Friggin', it was a dude. I don't know who he was, but he was recording outside of a concert, and they had to show their ID and their papers to get into the concert.
Yeah, I'll say.
It's amazing. And everybody was fine with it. Hey, I would have been like, what? F your concert.
Hey, Cammy.
I told you she'd be in there.
Hello.
Canada's pretty good. They're finally starting to have demonstrations. They twisted it weird in the media when the media finally covered it. They picketed the hospitals. And they were very polite and let everybody go in and whatnot, yet they twisted it like they just randomly showed up out of the blue and targeted the hospitals. And it was like they tried to make it sound as vicious as possible. And everybody who was writing underneath, of course, they got lots of dislikes, and everybody who wrote underneath went, I had an appointment there. They got out of my way and let me get in on time. So when the story was suggesting that they were keeping people from making their appointments and people were scared for their safety and whatnot, and they were like, they were very nice.
Right.
We're always, very nicely so that it couldn't get mislabeled, and they still mislabeled it on the news.
Yeah, well, when we do good, we do bad, and when we do bad, we do worse.
Well, do you notice every time you go to somewhere, like you hear the news, right? And you're like, oh, should I even go there? But when you go there, it's like a 360. It's totally different what they said on the news. When you get there, it's like, oh, I thought you guys were like strip searching people and suffocating me. No, you can come right in. You know, it's totally different from what the news says to when you get there and actually go through the procedure or whatever you're gonna do. It's weird. I mean, but when I went to the hospital, they were dead serious. I got in there once without a mask, and I got to see my girl because she was in there, and she ended up staying the night. So I come back the next day just to bring her some pajamas and a phone charger. And the guy's like, you can't come in without a mask. I'm like, well, I got my vax. I'm cool, bro. You know what I mean? He's like, no, I don't care what vax you got. You can't come in here without a mask.
Yeah,
And
see,
that's.
Sorry.
I lost it. I lost it. I lost it, and not too bad though. But I didn't swear at him or anything. I was just like, "Are you serious? How many people are dying out here, man? Like, how many people you got in there? It must suck to wear that every day." And like, I left, and my girl was mad, but her parents ended up picking up the bag from me, and they were disgusted with me.
No, yo,
I
it sucks. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, I wouldn't wear them and go see my girlfriend, which she knows how I feel. She knows.
Right. It's so like.
But my damn girl's parents trying to make me feel like an ass. Like, oh man, I would have been by the whole time.
Because you wouldn't put one on?
Yeah. Facts.
Hey, Jeremiah, what are you talking about? I can't find any weed in Wisconsin. It's who you know, right. Jeremiah.
Jeremiah, you can't find your penis, then.
You gotta know somebody who's in the inn.
I'm just kidding. I'm
in Wisconsin.
You think Canada's been good about is that still available?
Wisconsin? Yeah. Freaking to Maine, bro. You could find shit, dude. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
I would think Wisconsin has some good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with all the medical marijuana that's in now, there is no more bad pot, man. There really isn't. The bad pot is medical marijuana.
Well, yeah, because you don't know what they're spraying on it.
Well, yeah, you don't know what they're fucking genetically modifying your weed with anymore. But and it's hard to find good old-fashioned homegrown fucking weed.
It's kind of the same way, though, with homegrown. You don't know what they're doing either.
Yeah, but, I mean, if you have an old hippie growing it in the mountains, and it's not hydroponic and all that, then you're fine, dude. Which, I mean, what could he do to it? You know what I mean?
Plants, man. You know that.
They spray plants. Yeah, I understand that, but I mean, you really can't get away from that. I mean, even kids got fucking Roundup in them from Cheerios. You know, so
that's true. Yeah,
there ain't no getting away from that. You know, that's you know they spray us. Fuck what they spray on our food. They spray us.
Look up.
Yeah, it's really hard telling somebody about chemtrails. They just don't get it.
Well, yeah, when all they have to do is look the fuck up and see that it's not a cloud.
Yeah.
I literally just send them the link to Frankenskies. If they're willing to take the time to watch it, they will start believing, because it puts in chronological order all the documentaries from the United States military boasting about how they control the weather. So they show you them doing it over and over and over and over again in chronological order of what they've been able to do and when they started using it, what they used it for, and when it went public. It's called Frankenstein. It's really cool. I don't even get into a long thing anymore. I just go, oh, do you want to see some documentaries on the subject?
And when are the people going to understand that these hurricanes that we're getting are all government-controlled hurricanes to destroy certain areas? They're destroying certain areas on purpose.
Yes,
I
they
think
are.
now
Yeah,
because
fucking
everybody's
right
still
they are.
believing in the whole country division thing, they're using other countries to destroy each other. So they're going to
But
blame it's Russia,
yeah,
China,
but I
Afghanistan doing
see.
us, and it's us doing them, and so they always target everybody else, but really it's all
Right.
them doing us.
Right. But I see what Pat's saying. Like they do. Like I remember seeing a land of America and what they want to make like wildlands and wetlands again, and where they want to keep all their fucking slaves in the cities and shit and all.
Oh,
Well, like it's like 80% of America is like their wetlands and wildlands that
a
they want,
no-go
so
zone.
they can
No
fucking
humans
roam
allowed.
and do what they want.
Do the
Do
same
as
thing to
thou
Canada.
wilt. But yeah, they're definitely destroying places with the weather, man, because then they're blaming it on climate control. That's what we've been getting hit with left and right here. These fucking rain bombs, man, where we're getting 8 inches of rain in a fucking
I
2
was gonna
hours.
ask you. I was gonna ask you,
It's
bro.
crazy. It's crazy. And
Rain?
you try telling people this, that we've been seeing clouds since we've been flying planes. And they're like, oh, we can't control the weather. What are you,
1811,
crazy?
baby. 1811 is when they
Yeah,
started
we
with the
can't control the weather. No, there was just people seeing clouds and getting paid for it back fucking
Look it
then.
up.
But no,
1811 is they all started this weather shit. I was gonna ask you that
man
friggin'
can't control the weather. Oh,
all it does is rain here, and it's humidity like crazy, and then it drops down to like cold. It like gets cold at night. It goes to like 80 to freaking 60 to freaking almost 50 degrees. Drops real quick. Have you been
right.
having that though with the humidity? It's been sticky here for like 3 months straight, bro.
Well, we always have a lot of humidity here in Philly in the summer. Always.
I know, but not straight every day for like 3 months, bro. That's what I had.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's been thick. Yeah, but I don't know if it's been 3 months, but
For me, it was. Now it's starting to get cold again. It's like that's why I got a hoodie on.
Yeah, no, I think we're definitely going to hit winter early this year, and because we're having really odd patterns in the weather, and the trees are even turning already.
Leaves have
they're
been falling, man. Leaves have been falling all year. I see. I've been noticing that.
Yeah,
That's
but
really
that's not normal.
weird, man. I know it's not. I know
They
it's
should
not. I
still be
know.
lively right now until October, or at least
Fucking
in the
right. Yeah.
days,
I know.
you know.
I know.
I'm in New England, bro. I'm in Providence, man. I'm not too far away from Philly, bro.
I know.
Well,
I know.
even New
I
England
know
is for rain.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely. But dude, you don't understand. Like it does rain, but the humidity straight back to back like that, that's not normal.
Right.
I've been here my whole life, bro. Besides going up to Maine, other than that, I've been here my whole life, and it's just weird.
Right. No, I get you. You would know the weather better than I have. I would. I've never been there.
I bet Wisconsin weather's weird too. I bet you get a lot of rain too. You're right near Canada, so
Yeah,
I live near Canada. It's just the other part.
Yeah, we're starting to also get cold at night.
Where you're at.
Great.
But you have great fresh air. That's why I love being in Maine, like all the trees, freaking all the woods. I don't know where you're at, and cause Wisconsin's a big state, you know. It's like 2 in Maine, you know, be 3.
Yeah, we definitely got a lot of wooded area.
I love the woods, man. I love the woods.
Matter of fact, our
whole
town is surrounded by the woods.
I love it, bro. I love it. I've always been camping when I was a kid, and I've always been a city boy too. But I've always loved it.
This is a place where if you don't hit a deer, you're not a resident.
Oh, really? In Maine, they don't call you a Maynard until after like 3 or 5 years of being there. They won't call you a Maynard.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maine's a good. Maine's great though, dude. I've never been to a spot like ever in a neighborhood where people just wave to you and you don't even know them. They just drive by and wave, and you're like, and you wave back. You're like, hey, I don't even know that guy, you know? Because I'm from the city, you're not used to that. But they're so freaking awesome. Just really good people. It's awesome, man.
That's how it should be everywhere, man. It really should. Yo, you should come to fucking Philly. You look at somebody, they'll
waving
give
at
you the
you.
fucking finger. They'll
Yeah,
give you the
that's what they'll
finger.
be waving at you, right? That's what I mean.
The
I
city
think
of
it has
brotherly
something to
love.
do with the woods, bro. When you're in like the wooded area and you're in a nice town, people just wave to you. I don't know, maybe they
Right. Yeah.
vibe
Well,
going on.
it's the mood. It's the mood. You know what I
No,
mean?
they're
It's the
Yeah,
attitude
they're
of the
not in the
people.
city, pissed off all the time.
Right. Yeah. Fucking right.
They're literally like, "Hi, neighbor." They don't even know you.
They don't need to know you.
Jeremiah says, I've definitely got to stock up. Yeah, food shortages are definitely coming. You can see that.
Yeah, don't do it on Facebook because they'll.
I walked into a store and the shelves are starting to get bare.
Wow, they're all they've been doing that, man. Not stocking the shelves.
Yeah.
To get people prepared. To get people prepared for what's coming. Dude, I lost all my storage food, man. That's one thing I got to do. The only thing that I got.
It's not storage food if you lost it then.
Well, I know. Well, it was storage food. It burnt the fuck up, though. I got my water out of my house, out of my apartment. That was it.
Look at the kitties.
Pretty kitties. Here, pussy.
How dare you? They're just kitties.
I'm talking about the kitties.
I see that ham hock.
I'm talking about the kitties.
Yeah, but
I've been wanting to read. Since you said Jeremiah, and I heard earlier
Jake the Snake.
About
I'm gonna start calling you, bro, Jake the Snake, bro, because that's who you remind me of. He's one of my favorite wrestlers, dude. You got the beard.
Jake the Snake. Jake the Snake, huh?
Cool.
Jake the Snake Roberts.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
And he kind of looks like the Bushwhack twins, too.
The Bushwhack.
Yeah, they were crazy motherfuckers. Excuse my language.
Excuse me.
Okay, Jeremiah. He doesn't mean stocking up on food, stock up on weed. Yes, I gotta get some weed plants or something.
Well, dude, you need both, bro. How are you not gonna have the weed and not the food, man?
Oh, that would be like torture, right? Getting high and having nothing to eat. That's just plain
right. Eat the weed and then get more hungry.
Yeah. I don't want to smoke that weed. It's gonna make me hungry.
Hey, did you see freaking Jesus Free Computer Geek posted something. I think it was like a couple days ago, a few days ago. I don't know, maybe even a week. But I don't know if it was him or not. But I watched too many videos. But anyway, somebody was talking about giving extra lids to jars, like a bunch of them though, and they hit him up and on Facebook, on Messenger too, and said they were worried about freaking people prepping too much, basically thinking they're gonna freaking, you know what I mean? Like they're one of these freaking gonna bomb a place or something. It's weird to me.
Fucking.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna be a terrorist or something. I didn't want to say it, but
right. Oh, like, I'm in tomorrow, everybody.
For jaw lids, because she wanted 56 jar lids, or like some. I don't even know if there was 56 of them. But she wanted a bunch of jar lids for her jars so she could stack up on food, and they thought she's like a freaking terrorist, and they're really like cracking down on people that are preparing. It's
Oh
amazing.
my fucking goodness! Wow.
Yeah, I got banned on Facebook for 24 hours. I put a post up talking about I'll drag you through the I did this as a joke too. I just wanted to see how many people would actually like, like ignorant about. I just said I'll fucking drag you through the mud and put you back in it in the puddle and just talking shit, right? And I just wanted to see what would like more.
Right.
What would people like more on my post?
Right,
And
the
guess
hate
what?
or the like.
Oh, dude, they banned me for 24 hours for writing hate speech. And then I started laughing because it was a joke the whole time.
Right. Well,
I just
check
wanted
this
to
out
see.
on Facebook. Since you bring Facebook up, I had a Facebook account on my old phone. I just got a new phone. I'm on my new line right now. And so when I set this line up, I set up a new Facebook account. They let me open up a new Facebook account.
Good
Same
old freedom.
name, kind of the same name. Listen, the same name, but a different account. I think one may be Swain and the one's Richard Swain. That's all. But
Yeah, it
it's
doesn't
all the
matter.
same
Everybody.
information and everything. They stopped the account. They stopped the Facebook account. And then they gave it back to me. They stopped it, said I had too many, that there was an issue. And then they gave it back to me. And like I was playing Pat, I sent Pat things from this little account. He gets them, but they're no good unless I send it to him from my other line. Shit's really weird. Like this Facebook thing is really freaking me out because
Well,
they shut me down because they knew that it was two, and then they gave it back to me. Like, okay, here, it's not you.
of
When it
course, they
really
want to know
is,
what
the
you're doing.
pictures. The pictures are still the same. Everything's the same. Like,
Yeah, they
I
give
don't
you back.
understand.
Yeah,
So
they give you
whatever,
back your
fuck it.
page. But check this out, dude.
And this is another thing too on Messenger. I used to send out, I used to send videos out to all the people that I had on Messenger. I just send them out. Like these are people that I don't even know. I just have their Messenger number. Like they're on my account. They're on my Messenger account. So I just send them out. But now they only let me do 5 at a time. It's weird.
Yeah, that is weird. But listen, dude.
Yeah.
I
only
was
let me
watching
do 5 at a time. When before I would just go right in the list. Now they stop me at 5. But if I go right back in the list, I can do another 5. It's like fuck.
Did you see that? I don't know what country it was in, but I seen it was a news report about Facebook and Google and all this that you're gonna have to start showing your ID to use.
Oh well,
Facebook.
this is the only address that I have.
Dude, it's all
Yeah,
going to
your IP
transhumanism.
address, right? Well, it's going to come down to it to where you're going to have to get a vaccine to be online.
You said it. I did.
Yeah, I know. If I'm going to want to keep my IP address, I'm sure I'm going to have to get a vaccine.
Fact, bro.
Giggles.
Yepper.
Giggles.
I'm gonna
Fuck this.
explain
This
that
is
a
the
little
last
wrong,
address
but
I
it's
have.
something like that about your ID and shit.
You don't know if that's true information.
Yeah, I know. Don't listen to me. I know nothing. I'm sorry. Sergeant Schultz.
I don't know. It could be false. I'm just
Right.
reading out memes.
Talking
You have
shit.
to say Giggles.
Sorry, Pat. But well,
You
I
shoulda
just want to say,
giggled,
I want to say one more thing about the issue, that this is like the last address I have, and will be my last address. Because I don't plan on getting another address. So
I'm just thinking about getting off the line in general, but I don't know. Something tells me not to, you know?
no, I need to stay on it as long as I can, I think. I need to keep on doing what I'm doing on it.
I love you guys. That's That's why. I think we have more to do. We're not done yet. I think, even though I'm not like the most, I don't speak the
I'm
best.
not. I don't even
I
make
just
videos. I just
I just
push
try
them
to
around. That's all.
plant the seed in your mind to wake you up. Like, look what's going on. Wake up and smell the coffee, bro. Like,
Right.
I
That's
mean,
all I want to do too. I think that's all
that's
we
all
want
I'm
to
trying
do.
to do.
Yeah. It's just exactly. Just plant that fucking seed.
My family hates me, dude, but
Something.
they're coming
Something
around
to
now.
wake
I think it's time to see
somebody
it.
up.
They don't hate me as much anymore.
You
After
have to. You
years,
have to
but
also work on yourselves.
oh, absolutely, Patrick. That's one thing I struggle
That's the
with.
most important thing.
It's hard, man. It's hard to work on
I'm
yourself, especially when
frozen. Am I frozen or am I moving? Hello?
no,
My
man,
screen
you're
frozen?
frozen. No, I'm just kidding. You're good, brother.
No, I'm fine. I'm just frozen. Everyone's frozen on my screen. That's what it is.
Oh, you got babies.
Because I don't even see kittens. What, you got kittens?
there's the kitty. That's
Yeah,
Oh,
what
there's
we need.
kittens. See, I don't see kittens, man.
no, she just showed her
Oh,
belly.
okay.
They're
Oh,
be popping soon.
okay. Now I see. Now I'm back to moving. So I
Oh, so
just
your
got yelled
kitty.
at.
Yeah, we
I
have
just
to.
got yelled at from somebody on Messenger. Please stop sending me these videos because I sent her the riot for me.
But I'm sorry, but at least watch them anyway.
Cammy said if you could please say a small prayer for my little kitten Nico. Her belly is bloated and I hope has
No kids then.
worms. I bought her some medication. I pray she poops them out soon. Yucky, yucky, yucky.
And you got to go through that shit, don't you, to find the worms?
And you got to make sure they're not.
Oh, lovely, man. Fuck
Very,
off.
you got to make sure it's very tough. I have been through that. I
Oh,
know.
man. Yo, no, that's not me, man.
No.
It's tough.
Yeah, I never had to deal with dogs like that.
You got to even look at
Or
it, Bob,
cats.
wipe and things of that nature. That's love right there. I've done it. You're on mute, Kimmy.
Okay, so next subject and
You're on mute. You're muted, Kimmy.
What's in that? What's the next subject?
I think she has worms, but I also think she's suffering from pica. Do you know what pica is?
No.
Where they eat random things and will always eat. Chew, 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 chew. She's chewed through the edge of my carpet.
Oh, wow.
My cat did that. At the door, she would do it. They would tear the rug up at the door. They wouldn't eat it.
Like ash and dirt and just like all sorts of things she shouldn't be eating. So I'm gonna have to watch her with that. Yeah.
You don't trust animal clinics, do you?
Oh, I trust animal clinics just fine, but pica's not something you cure, it's something you manage pretty much because it's a condition that's pretty normal for cats.
Yep.
And it's where they chew on everything. It's sort of like when babies go through that stick everything in their mouth phase, but this isn't going to go away. She's just going to have it.
She seems okay, though.
Like safer toys. She's doing really good, but that's only because I've been on top of all of it. Like she's been on today's day 4 for medication. So I'm hoping that's going to kick in soon and she'll start melting it because her belly's so bloated. She looks like she's so pregnant. She's only way little.
I thought you were showing it because she was having babies. I was like,
no, that's a little baby.
Yeah, my cat, he's an indoor cat. He's never been outside, but yeah, he's got a little weight, and it's hard to freaking. I got to manage the weight, and it's a pain in the
The other
ass.
one's doing great.
They're just like having kids. Seriously.
Speaking of, I have to grab this one off the shelf. She's getting in trouble. And you get me there. That's a bad spot.
I want to get a dog so fucking bad, but I know I can't do it.
She looks like a normal cat.
Yeah, long and
Is
skinny.
that the one that's chewing on everything? Is that
So-
the one that's chewing on everything?
No, that's the one that's got the swollen belly is chewing on everything. So I'm hoping she has worms, because if not, then she's either got something stuck in there or she's having organ problems, and those are rather expensive.
Nine out
Do
of
you
10,
have
it's usually
insurance?
worms.
Do you have insurance on your cats? There is medical insurance. You know that, right? For cats
Oh, no
and
shit.
animals.
There
In the
is,
woods.
you have to be on it so long before it kicks in, and she's going to need the vet probably in the next.
Right
We
away.
haven't started
What worms
using these the
do?
next 3 or 4 days.
Usually, what worms do is they eat everything they eat.
She's got access to a lot of food here, and we're treating her food right now with
I don't know,
more.
but her being that big, I don't know if that would be worms though. I'm not a doctor or a veterinarian, but I'm just saying. Usually they're skinny when they have worms because they eat everything and they're always hungry.
She's ravenous all the time. They have been going through way more food than they should be.
So
By
maybe she
far.
is pregnant and she has worms.
Well, so I don't think she's pregnant.
Shut your door, kid.
Sorry, man. Sorry. I'm trying to get something. I'm trying to get my flashlight stuck. There it is. God, it's
She will be 11 weeks on Thursday, so she's not even old enough.
I don't think. I'm sorry.
So she's not old enough to have babies.
She's just a wee little baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
look
she came with a
at
bloated
this.
belly.
I don't mean to cut you off, but I don't see if you. I want to see if you can see this. I'm gonna hold this up real
I
close,
can't see
right?
it.
Look how faint this is. Where's the hell's the camera on here?
Right where your finger is.
You see how faint that impression is on that nickel? That's a
Is that a
nickel.
nickel?
See the hand shaking right there? Say it. Can you see the handshake? That's the back of the nickel, right? Now look at the front of this nickel, right? I'm gonna flip it, right?
I can't see shit, brother, to be honest.
I know there's nothing really on the front of the fucking nickel, dude.
No,
I
it's 'cause
can,
the
but I'm
light
shooting
is
you
just
using my
shining
big
on it.
ass
Flat,
computer.
man. It's completely flat on the other side of the nickel. It's got
Just like
no
the Earth,
face
baby.
on it. It's got nothing. It's really weird. I got no nickel on the other side. On the back side, the print's really light. I don't know how
I'm
this
just
nickel
born.
got in circulation. It's so much thinner than a normal nickel.
Yeah, dude, it's because we're spinning at 1,000 miles, dude. It got sucked up in the vacuum and came back down.
How do you know it's nickel?
Because I can see the back of it, and it says 5 cents, and it's got the handshakes with the gun. It's one of the new nickels with the handshakes and the guns on the back of it.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, but there's no face on the front of it, man. And it says United States up top.
They used to be
You
silver.
know, I wonder if it's worth anything. Like I could see a little bit of the headline.
It's a new one, dude. You could cut that in half and freaking throw it away. That's what you can do with it.
You think so?
I'm positive, bro. Unless it's real silver.
I'll take it to a coin and stamp
No, it ain't
store
real
and see if
silver.
they'll
I
give
know
me
that.
report
It's
for being a
fucking-
misprint.
Put it
Yeah,
on-
for sure.
Put it on eBay.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Market
Anybody
it
that
right,
buys
rare
coins, they know.
copy, misprinted nickel. One of a
I
kind.
got
Weird.
some old pennies and like dimes and nickels, like from like 17 some shit,
What?
and they're real silver. I've been holding on to them.
For a
Pretty
while.
cool,
Well,
though.
yeah, I got an old Liberty dime. and I got it's from like 1943, and I have the lead pennies too that they made when
Yeah,
they
my old
stopped
lady works
using
at
copper. When they stopped
yeah, my
using
old lady
copper.
freaking. Oh, my bad, delay.
No, it's all right, God.
No, I was gonna say my old lady works at a freaking food place, so like she checks out all the coins when she empties the register, and then whatever she likes that
She
are
takes
old,
right,
she takes and puts money back. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Because you know how many coins and shit go through a grocery store? It's crazy.
Oh yeah, shit yeah, yo, and there's pennies that are worth
I
fucking
told her, look
hundreds of
at penny
dollars,
signs,
dude.
all of them. Yep.
Yo.
She got to count it. She got to count it anyway. So
Yeah, you never know what you're gonna get, man.
like a
Never
box of
know.
chocolate. You never know what you're gonna get inside.
I wonder if my wife's gonna come back out. Right, that's where I'm at right now. I'm down visiting my wife, and she left to go in the house and in her shelter, and I thought she was coming out, but it's been about 45 minutes now.
She's like, "Fuck you, Rick. See you later."
I said, whatever. Don't bother me none.
No, you think
I know you're fucking
just
with
let
me,
me know
Dave.
what's going on.
Dude, I know. Yeah, well, I'm always waiting out here for her, to be honest.
Did you get your vehicle fixed?
Yeah. Listen, my vehicle that whole weekend was a mine trip and a half because what happened is my starter must have been in a dead spot. Okay, and
Did you
when
tap it with a hammer?
no, all right, listen.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yes, I know what you're talking about because someone had said that, and like, but no, I didn't tap it with a hammer. All right, I took the fucking long scenic route, but I don't think that would have worked. I don't think that would have worked anyway. But whatever, because what happened? I'll see if I can fly through this real quick. All right, I pulled in to a Dunkin' Donuts, midnight, and a handicap place and a handicap parking spot. I parked there so I could go Wi-Fi on my one phone because I haven't paid my bill and I have a free
ghetto,
phone.
bro. That's what it is.
I've been using a free phone. So ever since I got this free phone, I haven't been paying my bill on my phone, but I still like everything that's on that phone and blah blah blah. I can go online. I don't need to pay the bill to use the phone. So, but 6 o'clock rolled around. I went to leave, and my starter for like the past 6 months been zinging on me. So like I'll go to start it and it'll go zing, zing, and that'll happen a couple times. It'll happen a couple times, but then eventually it'll start. But that doesn't happen every time. But I know,
dude, that's when you know your starter's on the way out. When it
I
dies,
know.
Listen,
I know that. Okay, I know. That's why.
I'm sorry.
That's why when I went to start it, it didn't do that. It just clicked. Okay, it just went. Like it was the starter because I still had juice. Okay, everything was good in the car. I still had a fucking horn. All my lights worked.
Battery was good.
Everything worked. Okay, my battery that I had is 6 months old. It's not an old battery. All right. Now it's a cheap battery, but it's not an old battery. All right, and I have the warranty on it for a year. All right, now it may be, maybe it's not 6 months. Maybe it is a year that I had the battery. I don't know. All right, but we'll go with 6 months. All right, yeah, no, but listen, and so I go to start my car, and it just goes, and I'm like, fuck, the starter's gone. But anyway, I hook I hooked fucking cables up to it because there's an Audi opening up there, and the guy's coming into work, and I ask him, just give me a jump, just in case, I don't know. I'm panicking because I want to get out of this handicap place before shit opens up. And when I should have just pushed my fucking car out of the handicap place when it didn't start, instead of trying to start it. So I hooked the jumper cables up to it, and it clicks again, and I'm like, all right, whatever, it needs a starter. So I am sitting in this handicap place, and I get a ride to go get a starter. I get the starter, and I come back to the place. I'm trying to get tools now, and that doesn't happen. But no one fucks with me in this handicap place all day long. So I figure, fuck it. I'll just stay there tonight again. So I crash there at night, and I line up tools for the next day. And I get the tools, and I start taking everything. And now, listen, when I came back too, with the starter, when I came back with the starter, like 2 hours later, 3 hours later, I had no juice in my car. My car was completely dead. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here?
You left the key on when you fell asleep.
No, dude, I didn't know. I didn't leave nothing on, dude. I locked my car up and everything and went and got my part. I left nothing on. But listen, before I went to go get the starter, somebody stopped by and was saying that they knew something, that you can jump the starter in the fuse box. You can go in the fuse box under the hood, and we pulled up a YouTube video. We watched the guy do it.
The fuse box is under your
dashboard. No, not underneath the dashboard. There's a fuse box and the engine underneath the hood, Dave.
So there's another one.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
But the one he did it with was underneath the hood. All right, and we seen the guy do it and everything, and he got a wire and he tried doing it, and we hear it clicking, like we heard a click. Now, I don't know if he did something there or what. I don't really know. But we did hear a click, and I thought it was just the starter clicking or whatever. But he said that he was going to go get a testing light to see what was positive, and
your wires.
Yeah, and so, but he never came back, and I just went and got the fucking starter. But like I said, when I came back, everything was dead. So I was wondering if this dude did something to it.
No, but you're good. It was just a starter.
But listen, now that the car's dead, I can't even get the car in neutral.
No, you must have left the light on something, bro.
Dave, I didn't leave nothing on, dude. Can I finish the story? Can I finish, please? All right. Because the whole thing, it's a mystery. I have yet to figure it out, Dave. All right. Now, I have no. Now, again, I can't get the car out of park because the battery's dead. So, like I said, I get the tools and everything, and now I'm pulling the starter. All right, now I pulled the two.
Light on there somewhere.
What's this?
I think you might have left the light on or something.
That's what I'm saying. The battery just doesn't die in your alternator.
All right. You can think all you want. Okay, can I finish the story, please?
My dad's a mechanic.
Can I finish the story, please? Please, can I finish the story? Okay. All right. Thank you. All right, so I'm pulling the starter. All right, I get the 2 bolts out. Now, I've never pulled a starter. I don't work on cars. I don't do that. I'm mechanically inclined, but I don't turn wrenches. I don't like doing it. But I decide, fuck it. No one wants to do it. I priced it. They wanted $365 to come out to put a starter in. I'm like, no, I'll do it. So I take the 2 wires off. I pull the 2 bolts. I'm on the last bolt. and I can't. You can't see it because I couldn't see the second bolt. I could only see the one bolt. The second bolt I couldn't see, but I got that one out. Now the third one,
I was gonna say.
you can only reach one hand to it. You can only get one hand to it. All right. Now the extension I had too wasn't long enough, so I needed to get another extension. So I had to get another ride to go to get the extension. All right. And when I get to the extension, when I get to the parts place, they don't have the extension because the shelves ain't packed. You know, they don't have everything. They said it has like fucking 6 extensions in it, but of course they only have one extension I can use, which is like a 2-inch extension that I can put on my 3-inch extension to make a 5-inch extension. Okay, because that's what I need. But anyway, so I end up getting a 2-inch extension.
And
Not
bring
at
it back.
that place. Not at that
I
place.
actually remember you.
I ended up getting it someplace else. But anyway, I put everything together, right? And I have the 5-inch extension, but I can't get the back of the fucking head
Bolt.
on the extension because there's not enough room. Now, I don't know, maybe it was 5.5 inches or
I
whatever.
remember you telling us all
So
about
the
this
extension
last
isn't
time.
working. I need a swivel now. I need the extension with a swivel piece so that it carries on to the next day. But that day that I was sitting there, a cop had stopped and was like, yo, you got to get out of that spot. You don't get out of that spot, I'm going to tow your car, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, I'll get out of the spot. Just, I'll push it out. And that's when I found out that it wouldn't get out of park. So then they ended up writing me a $500 ticket. And I'm like, whatever, write me the ticket. Just leave it alone. Don't tow my fucking car because it's my home. You're not towing it. You're not stealing my car.
That's weird, man.
I can't hear you, dude. You're really low, Dave.
No, I was gonna say that's weird, dude. If you turn your key on, you should be able to hit the brake and put it in neutral. And
Yeah, but see, listen, my car, it has a thing. It's called an emergency release switch, which if the battery's dead, you can't put it in neutral. It will not move
like
from park. As much as you put your foot on the brake, Dave, I know these things. You can't do it with a dead battery because there's a certain part that stops you from doing it. Okay, so I sleep in a car again. Someone brings me a swivel piece. I get the swivel piece on. I can't crack the fucking bolt. I cannot move the wrench. I can only move it 2 hours, which from like 6 to 8 or whatever you want to put it at, 1 to 2. And it's not enough to crack the bolt. It's not enough to crack the bolt. I don't, I don't, this is why no one wanted to play with the car and everything like that. So anyway, my whole purpose at this point with them threatening to tow my car, I just want to get it out of the handicap spot. So I get someone to bring me a fucking battery, put a battery in it just so I can push it. But I'm figure, fuck it. Let me see what happens when I turn the key. So I turn the key and the starter wants to start up. He's like, yo, start it up and move it. I'm like, fuck you. I'm pushing it out. So I push it out. I put the bolts, everything back in. I start it up. It starts right the fuck up. We drive to AutoZone. I take my battery in, right, to charge it. And I come back in an hour later because the dude's like, oh, I need that battery back. Now, this is supposed to be a brother in Christ. I thought he was lending me the battery for the night. And I could deal with the battery later because I've been in a fucking parking lot the whole weekend. He knows the trouble I've been having. I thought that he would just let me relax. He rushed me to AutoZone saying, oh, if you don't hurry it up, they're not going to charge your battery, blah, blah, blah. When they were open at 10. And he was like, if you don't get there by 6, they're not going to charge it, this and that. But anyway, I give him back his battery. I go in to get my battery, and the dude's, I asked I took a little battery pack in about 10 minutes after I took the battery in, a little jump pack. I asked the dude if he can charge that too for me. Now, it's got a plug that comes out of the back, and you can't plug it in the wall socket. You need an extension cord. So I asked him if he wants an extension cord, and he's like, no, it's no big deal. And so I go in to get my battery. He's like, he says to the charger, I can't charge that. I said, yeah, I kind of figured that. But he's like, what's your name? And I say, Swain. And he's walking in the back to go get my battery. Now, my battery's right where I placed it. It's got a sticker on it. So maybe I think it's done, but it hasn't been moved. The girl just slapped the sticker on it. And he's going to walk in the back. I'm like, yo, buddy, here's my battery right here. And he looks at me like, how long ago did you bring this battery in? I said, about 10 minutes before I brought you the jump pack. He's like, well, who checked you in? I said, I don't know, some young Puerto Rican girl. I was like, why? I said, what, my battery's not ready? He's like, no. I said, all right, it's fine. I said, what, an hour? And he's like, well, it doesn't take an hour to charge your battery. And I'm like, well, so what are you telling me? But, he's like, I'm just frustrated because the battery wasn't charged yet or something like that. And I said, dude, it's no big deal. I said, how long for my battery? And he's like, oh, well, it's better if you call. I'm like, nah, you don't understand. My car's out in the parking lot. I need that battery, dude.
Yeah,
and
dude.
He's like, all right. Why are you? Is he only low for anyone else? Talk now, Dave, please.
No, I was gonna say all you needed to do is once you got that car started, leave the battery in there, take it for a good drive for a couple of miles. It would have charged the battery, and your alternator would have charged the battery, and it would have been fine.
Dave, Dave, listen, I know this, but here's the problem too, Dave. When I went back in to get my battery after the hour, he said it wasn't taking a charge. Okay, so I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know why things happened the way it happened, but I had to buy a battery for the car now. Now, listen, this is the last part of the story, and I'll finish with this. So I say, how much is a battery? Because I only really have the money for the starter. And they're like, oh, well, you need to pay us like $15. I'm like, well, I really don't have it. And I said, do you have a cheaper battery? Because when I first called for the starter, they quoted me for $150 for the starter. I said, I just priced one for $70. And they were like, oh, well, okay, well, we do have one for $82. But I ended up having to leave a core charge, and it ended up being like $116 anyway. But so that's what I have for the battery. They said that I had to pay another $15. And I asked them, and then the one girl says, well, we'll give you $20 for your battery for a core charge. But I kind of wanted that battery because it's a new battery. But then I figured, fuck it, take it. Give me money. You're going to give me $5 back then, right? And she's like, what? And I said, well, you're going to give me money back, right? Because you said 15 and I said, so you're going to give me $5 cash back, right? I said, don't put it on my card because I paid with a card for the starter. I said, because that $5 becomes $3, and I really don't want that. I said, I'd rather have the $5. So she rings me up and everything. She hands me $23 for the core charge and gives me the battery. And the story, I put the fucking battery in, I roll out. I've been fine ever since.
Yeah.
So why my car didn't start, I don't know. What killed my battery? I don't know. Again, I didn't leave no light on. I'm not a dumbass. I've been living in my car for a year. Okay?
Surprised, man.
I didn't leave nothing on. But whatever. It is what it is. I had a nice weekend.
Right? Yeah.
God taught me a lot that weekend.
with your
Very-
battery. That's
very,
why it's alternator. It charges the battery. And if you leave something on, that's usually what drains your battery. But you said you didn't
but
leave anything
listen,
on.
but I
I
didn't
know.
leave
It's just
nothing
weird.
on. I didn't leave
Did you
nothing
bumping
on.
the radio too long and never
How do
started
you
it
know?
back up?
What? Who's to say he didn't do something when he was fucking with that wire in my fuse box and like fry my battery or something? I don't know.
I'd be worried now.
I don't know exactly what he did, Dave. I really don't. And again, when I left my car, I had juice. When I came back, it was dead, dude. And I
Well,
didn't leave nothing on. I didn't
well,
leave
that
nothing
matters.
on because
that matters, bro.
it slowly
You're
died
driving.
when I got back in it.
All that matters, bro, is you're driving.
I don't know why I can't hear you, Dave. You're so low. Pat, say something.
Well, I'm just listening to what you're kind of like got a closed mind towards accidents happen. You could have maybe used something that you forgot that you use that you don't normally use and forgot to turn it off or something. I don't know. Or you went under some kind of spaceship and they took all your power from your vehicle, shorted you out. That could be a possibility. Open minds only know.
Stranger things have happened.
Right, exactly. You could have killed all your stuff for a reason because you otherwise would have ended up somewhere else.
Oh, so I did it. I did it myself.
No,
No,
I'm
you could have
saying,
been somewhere else.
a higher power took over and disabled everything about you, so you couldn't go somewhere.
Well, I think I had mentioned that when it was happening to me too. That something was killing my fucking batteries. I know
Yeah.
I did, and I mentioned it to the dude Jack. Because,
Yeah.
or did I mention it to you, Pat? Is that why you're saying something now?
I don't.
Because I was talking to you when when a lot of shit was going
I
down.
can't recall you ever saying anything like that. No, I don't recall you saying anything like that. But I think we are shifting pretty fast. So we're just trying to
Lion and the lamb.
we're trying to keep up with each other,
Oh, why you are so fucking low? You weren't that low before, man. What the fuck's going on?
I'm making love to you, baby.
You're shifting away.
I'm just kidding, Rick. I love you, man.
Then you have to come back.
I mean, I turned the car off. I took you but you weren't on Bluetooth or nothing.
You better check your fuse box.
But we shift.
Fucking weird.
Yeah, the other you.
Yeah, my power's fine now. I haven't had a problem with it. I didn't leave nothing on, man. I just dropped that part.
The other you could have.
Fucking guys. Oh, man, I think I'm getting a fucking ear infection. It's swelling, like it's hurting me right back here, man. Oh, dude, give me a cigarette, man. Please, bro. Yo, buddy, got extra smoke?
That's Billy for you.
Yeah, I could use a chew. Where is my chew?
Yeah, I'll take it, bro.
You want a chew?
Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, I'll take a chew. Let me get one.
Okay, gotcha.
What's that?
Have you ever? I've done chew before. Holy shit, that stuff is powerful, man. I get all like, whoa! It hits you with a bunch of nicotine, man. And you
What's
gotta
that?
spit every 5 seconds.
I smoked the black and tan the first time today.
No, I'm talking about chewing tobacco.
Oh, fuck chewing tobacco, man. I won't put that shit in my
gives you
mouth.
a thrill, bro. It gets you all lightheaded and shit. It's like, whoa.
Yo,
That
that
shit
gives
gets you
you
kind of
gum
high.
cancer. It eats your gums away. Did you ever see people's gums that chew that
No,
shit
I
for
don't
long
chew though.
periods of
I'm talking
time?
about. No, I know. No, I don't chew. I only smoke, and that's
I
not.
mean, I can imagine what I'm doing to my lungs, but I don't see my lungs. I see my gums.
Yeah, yeah.
And
No,
that's
I
all I
try to.
see, too. See? You see gums.
Yeah,
Because that's all I have. I have no teeth.
you better go get some.
At least I won't.
I had
I
them.
won't need.
I had them. I couldn't wear them. I like feeling the top of my mouth, my roof of my mouth.
You get used to it, bro.
No, fuck you do. I
Here
couldn't.
you go.
No.
My mom did.
Dave, grab one.
Yeah.
Grab one. There
Grab
you go.
some. Yo, you
There
do
you
that,
go.
Pat?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh!
You're a spitter, huh?
Yeah, well, I used to chew the hard stuff. Now I just use I chew the packets.
I'm biting my tongue.
What?
I'm biting my tongue. I had like so many different things run through my head, but none of it was stuff I should say on air.
I know how you feel.
Yeah, I feel the
Dude,
same
got a
way.
box out.
Yeah.
It would have been funny and all, y'all would have got it, but it could have got you kicked off the air, and so I just didn't do it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know you're gonna tell us all about what's in.
Here.
No,
I have something that'll calm the mood.
No, I wanted to. I would love to talk about a lot of things, but yeah, it's censorship is no joke right now. I thought.
Oh, the lights went out. Oh, fuck, my battery's dead, man.
Oh, good for you. See what happens when you keep fucking with shit.
Yeah, see what happens.
Oh, dude,
My
so I said
battery just died.
bar.
All right, here we go, people. All right,
Are you blowing fuses?
this is for
See you later.
for everyone. All right, give me I don't know, 2 minutes of silence, please. He
We
that
will.
dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my forest. My God, in Him I will trust. Surely He shall deliver me from the snare of the fowler and from the noiseless pestilence. He shall cover me with His feathers, and under His wings I shall trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh by destruction. No, I'm sorry, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with my eyes shalt thou see, and behold the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. Thou shalt no evil fall before thee, neither shall any plague come near thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. Thy angels shall bear thee up in their hand, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder. The young lion and dragon shall tremble under feet, because thou hast made the Lord, because thou hast made his love upon me. Therefore I will deliver him. I will set him on high, because he has knowneth my name. He shall call upon me, and I shall answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life I will satisfy him and show with him my salvation. Psalm 91. That's all you need.
Amen, bro. Amen, bro.
That's all you need, man.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite psalm.
Now start your fucking truck. No. I'm just kidding, bro. You should be good, bro.
And with that, I think we're
Listen,
going
what
to
I've been doing lately
call it a night.
for to prove to people that we're kind of in or very close
Yeah, my
to
bad,
the
Pat.
end
I thought it'd be
is
hardcore.
the Bible passages, the Mandela effects in the Bible. How can you deny that that's not end times when that's being changed?
Right.
Oh,
No,
we're
I
living in
have to.
I mean, the
agree.
Word of God's being changed. He's supernaturally changing it
There.
or allowing it to be changed. In my eyes, he's allowing it to be changed. You know,
Yeah.
I showed somebody the other day, like I've been telling him about him, and he's not really believing me. He wasn't looking, and I told him to read a passage, which was Luke, 5:20, where they lowered a guy in the hole, and it says couch.
Yeah.
Like,
It
come
could be
on,
a
they
Matt.
lower him down on a couch in a hole.
It could be a Matt, not your
All
couch.
right,
Really?
guys.
Start for you so that you can get it all over with. Pat wants to go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love you, Pat, bro.
Good
I'm
night,
gonna get going,
Cammy.
bro.
Good night.
I gotta be up
Have a
in
nice nap.
morning.
It's good to see you guys.
Yeah, good night, Pat.
God
Good night,
bless.
Rick.
See you
Good
guys.
night.
Always a
Good night,
pleasure.
Pat. Good night, everyone.
Love you guys.
Good night, John Boy. Take care, everybody.
Peace and
And
love.
yeah, God bless everybody, and make sure you got Jesus in your heart, everybody, because we're gonna need him, right? Actually, we all do have Jesus in our heart. We all do have Christ in us, and we are rising, right, David?